What's up, everyone? I'm King the Asix, and this is another dose of Asix, aka One Dose of Asix. It's been 2 months since I recorded the last video, and it's been 2 weeks since you've seen it. So we're not going to worry about no recap right now, we're just going to jump right into it. Over the past week, I've been doing a course on, it's like a producer course, on basically how to plan out your projects and how to make sure they get finished in a reasonable amount of time. Really quick course, it's about 4 hours. Only reason I'm bringing it up because I'm really excited I literally just finished it last night, and I'm really excited to use the techniques I learned in that course on by just Asix and Whole Fool, and even One Dose of Asix to help me get more content and more stuff done. Excuse me. It's not just for game developers or game designers or anything like that. So, if you feel like that's a resource you might be able to use, I'll put a link in the description and you can check that out. But yeah, I'm really excited to use techniques I learned this week on my projects and on the stuff that I do. Also, I've been working on video editing. If you see my Instagram or TikToks, you might see how I do my landscape videos, where it's just like the landscape or the video in the middle, and then the video again in the background, just kind of zoomed in and blurred. I normally use a software called VivaCut for that on my Android phone, but I don't use Android no more, and I have iPhone, and I got tired of having to pull out my Android phone every time I want to edit a video like that. So my video editor of choice is Olive, and while I know the basics, I use that as an opportunity to learn how to use more advanced features of Olive. And now I do those same effects. If you see my more recent videos on said platforms, then that's what I'm using now, Olive. Also, Steam Deck has the ability via third-party plugins to record gameplay footage, kind of like the Switch does. You can press like a combination of buttons and get like the last 30 seconds of gameplay, or you can just start a recording. And yeah, so hopefully on my personal pages I can post a lot more, because I'll be doing some cool shit in video games and I'll be wanting to show it off, but I don't know when I'm about to do some cool shit 9 times out of 10. So yeah, and if I'm attempting some shit, I don't have to keep record, and when I fuck up, stop recording, record again. So yeah, a lot more content, a lot more videos is basically what those 2 bullet points, the producer shit, the producer course, and video editing, and being able to get gameplay footage from my Steam Deck. Speaking of the games I'm playing, Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. I'm a diehard Battle Network fan, so I gotta mention it. We just passed 1 million sales, and as a diehard fan, I feel like I'm winning. Seeing that game do those kind of numbers, doing a game like that, knowing what it was back in the day, and seeing that game do numbers like that now, hey, crazy. Glad to see it. Mega Man Battle Network fans really showing out, and I'm proud to be in that community. Also, just finished Trails in the Sky 3rd. Look. If you love RPGs, if you love good story, if you love world building, if you love a pretty good combat system, not the best, but pretty good enough, goddammit. Please check out Trails in the Sky. You might be more familiar with the more recent series, Trails of Cold Steel. But yeah, please go play Trails in the Sky. If you don't listen to shit else I say, video game wise, go play that game. I ain't gonna spend a lot of time on it, but that game means a lot to me. Falcon makes some great games. Also a fan of East. Go check those out. And also been playing on that Street Fighter 6 demo. Also go check that out. That War Tour mode is something. Capcom got something there. Running around just beating up random people on the street as a character you created. And that character creation stuff that got going on. Again, I don't know. There's been a lot of good character creation software out there lately, or, stuff out there lately. Street Fighter might be contender for one of the best. I've seen someone build Frankie, not post time skip Frankie, but pre time skip Frankie, and this shit. I've seen Sigma from Mega Man X and this shit. So yeah, and then you can like get a data sheet where it tells you the exact values that it takes on every option to get said character. Shit's crazy, bro. Like Capcom got somewhere there with Street Fighter 6. But all right, now it's time to get to the meat and potatoes of One Dose of Asix. The dose about to start activating now. Now, Fool's Directory, Fool's Core, Whole Fool. Last time we mentioned it, or when I mentioned it in the third dose, I mentioned that we were in the last 20%, and I was hoping to get some videos out by March. Hell, y'all was supposed to have that promo showcase, like at least a month ago. But part of the last 20% is getting dialogue voices into, basically voices for the dialogue. And I've really been struggling on finding solutions for it. At first, I had an idea. Every character had their dialogue sound would be like some form of input. Like some characters would talk. When they talk, you would hear like it was like someone was typing on a mechanical keyboard. Some characters might sound like they're writing on a piece of paper. Some characters might sound like they tapping on a phone or whatever. Long story short, didn't like that solution. Had a plug-in for Godot that mimicked Animal Crossing sound, and obviously that just sounded too much like Animal Crossing. I didn't like that, too tough. Then I found some videos. I just decided to research how other developers approach dialogue in their games. Banjo-Kazooie, Undertale, Celeste, and I tried to just take what I've learned from my research and kind of make it into something. So, let's see, I'll show you what I got. So yeah, basically what I'm doing, let me switch my screen. You didn't really need to see it to hear it, but one more time. So yeah, so basically what I'm doing is I had some of my good friends record each vowel sound, and I had them pick a consonant to go with it. So this friend chose B, and so I recorded
ba, B, B, bo, boo.
And then I took them into Audacity. I'll show you. I took it in Audacity, took the clips, cleaned them up. And then I would apply a bunch of effects to see how I wanted. And I'm honestly still not quite there yet. This is just where the solution is at now. I think I'm going to stick with this, but I still need to play around with it. But I take these clips and I apply a bunch of effects to it. I change the speed, the pitch, add wah-wah. Don't even know what that is. Mind you, I'm not some audio engineer, so I have no idea as far as audio and sound is concerned what I'm doing. I'm just learning as I go. But I add wah-wah. What is it called? Vocoding? Something like that. I don't know off the top of my head right now. But basically I take each clip, and that's why it's been kind of difficult to get this shit off, because every time, if something doesn't work, I have to do these effects the same on each clip to make it consistent. And the effects and how I'm doing it doesn't exactly pan out. I have to start from scratch and do all these effects over again. Luckily, Audacity has macros, so I don't have to repeat these steps like too often, but still, even having to load these clips like I'm about to do and add the macro and save it does take a lot of work for each and every clip. But yeah, I apply some effects. I think this one, we can look. This one, the effects you're hearing now, I basically vocoded with a triangle tone. Add wah wah and then normalize it so it's not like clipping and sounding loud. So we can apply that here. Let's see what that looks like. And then we get sounds like this. Let me show you. Each clip becomes and once I get those clips, I come in, I put them into my voice box clip. Now, previously I had to load them in manually, and then I can change the frequency. So every time you see a character being printed out, it's calling the voice box. So if the frequency was like 2, that basically means every other character. So with 8, like I said, to now, that's every 8th character that is gonna play a sound. And then it picks randomly between a minimum and a maximum pitch. But now, I don't even have to come in here and set these, because obviously characters will have different voices and won't have the same voices. So I have a resource called vocal chords. So basically I just come in here, I tell it what clips, and I can set the frequency in the min and the max pitch right here. See another example right here. The frequency is different. And right now I'm still working on a way to like actually load these in. So I'm kind of just doing it hastily right here in the speech bubble. So what you heard was these are the clips that you're hearing now. So these are this set. And with the frequency of 6, with the min and match pitch that you see there, this is what you get for that. Oh no, that was cute. That was my other friend's voice. This is the setting for the voice that you just heard. So frequency of 4 between 0.7, 0.9. And then here's my other friend's voice for some variation. So real deep. That's a frequency of 6. Min max of between 0.5, 0.7. I can change that right now. Let's do let's do 2. Let's see. You see now it's playing more frequently. So yeah, that's pretty much. Let me see, was there any other notes? I'm really excited about it. Like I said, it's not quite where I want it, but we getting there. It's a lot better than how it sounded. Y'all should heard how it sounded like a month ago, or even a little bit before that. But yeah, that's pretty much how it's going. I'm hoping. I took a break to finish out that producer's course, so hopefully I ain't gonna give you a time limit now, but hopefully in the near future I can get a settle on how I want the voices to be. The thing about the voices are, Fool's Core is supposed to be is used to help me make games, but also will be the same framework that is used to make the episodes. And I'm shooting for episodes to be anywhere between an hour, not an hour, oh my god. Would y'all watch an hour long full flow? Let me know, because I do that shit. But anyway, the episodes are supposed to be anywhere between 1 minute and 5 minutes. So I need to make sure these sounds aren't too annoying and grating, so people don't not watch my episodes because whole Fool's character sounds stupid and annoying. You feel me? So yeah, that's where I'm at. And that's pretty much all we got for this one dose of Asix. This might actually be the longest dose. We're sitting at 15 minutes right now. Man, yeah, it's good to be back. Y'all, like I said, y'all can expect these at least every 2 weeks. Sometimes y'all might get them weekly. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say. Thank you for tuning in and hearing what's going on with By Just Asix and Whole Full and all the shit I got going on. Yeah, that's pretty much it.